comedy or something along those lines. Maybe because he had his own solo series. I can't remember what it was. You'd have to look it up, but there was something along those lines that had to do with the Silver Surfer.
20th Century Fox owns the rights to Fantastic Four and Silver Surfer.
You got them both?
Yeah, and unfortunately, I believe all that stuff
all that fell apart?
Through. That was the last I heard, is that something fell through.
Yeah, because I heard for a couple days they're like, one of the biggest deals ever. They bought everything, and I was like, Fell
through. Silver Surfer. Anyways, though, Silver Surfer's so badass, and he deserves to be in the Infinity War.
He deserves, and he should be on the cosmic level.
Exactly, he should be.
Like,
no,
keep him off
he's the key player in that.
They put his fucking power in the board. You know how pissed off I was?
Oh, I know.
They did literally without
we
his
retcon
board.
all that. He shows up. He shows up because
Well,
Adam Warlock.
That's not connected. That was the old Fantastic
Yeah, that's
Four.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So here's how it happens. Here's how he shows up, okay? He shows up next. Adam Warlock comes actually because he was created. He shows up.
I watched that scene
right,
too.
Yeah, so he shows up to take him out, right?
For people who don't know, that post-credits scene where Adam Warlock is created.
Yeah, exactly. It's very important. Very important. Because me and my dad were talking about it forever, and we're like, they got to bring Adam Warlock
Well, you
in.
brought it up the other night when we were talking, and I was like, what post-credits scene?
Yeah.
I literally had to go
Guardians
Google
of the Galaxy 2 shows at the end. We'll call him Adam. Yeah, talking about Adam Warlock finally. So Adam Warlock shows up and he's like gonna try to take out the Guardians or whatever. He's a badass. Here comes Silver Surfer to save him. You know, and then that interaction, however they shake out to Adam Warlock being on their side and blah blah. But that interaction, that's how first Silver Surfer. That's all you need from him.
That's the only thing you know about him,
right? And then he explains himself. I was the fifth Herald of Galactus, and you see a badass shortcut scene of him fucking flying away from planets as they're being drained, and you see the eyes of Galactus. And, I mean, it'd be perfect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just a quick scene, and you'd be like, "But I rebelled."
Put that on screen.
Right. Gotta bring it down. Yeah, sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm just worried about
And
audio.
Yeah, so that's how I'd handle it.
Just put that on screen.
Right.
Like the frames and the what are the splash pages?
Yeah,
let me see some of that shit.
Some of it.
That was the only thing I liked about not the only. Well, I don't know why I said that. Not the only thing, but one of the things I liked about I think it was the first Avengers.
Yeah.
When that original snow scene, the fight scene at the beginning, when they all jump through and they literally do a pause, and I was like, that is a splash scene.
Yeah.
You just did that on film.
Yeah.
I was like, it can be done.
Right.
Like, so anything I see in a comic book, I'm like, yeah, it can be done.
Right.
So just do it.
Certainly. Yeah, that's what we've all been waiting for, and I could see it. So they need Silver Surfer. Excuse me.
What is his original name? Starts with an N.
NORAD or
NORAD.
NORAD. I can't remember his fucking name.
Yeah. Okay. That's why. See, and this is the glory of having Google right in front of us.
I can't remember.
Is it NORAD? No, that's a different thing.
Yeah, it's like
NORAD.
We're very close to it.
He's got a first and last name.
Yeah, Norrad, I think.
Norrad. Yep, that's it. I said NORAD.
Yep.
No, that's just turning that into one word.
But
yeah, because that was the one small thing that was done right in those Fantastic Four movies from the earlier 2000s.
Yeah, no doubt.
Is
the way
the
he
Silver
looked and the
Surfer?
way he did stuff.
Before the board thing, that dude was fucking badass, and the way that they, his general manipulation of reality, like
right, yeah, no doubt. His ability, his cosmic power.
Yeah. It was fucking amazing.
Yeah, it was spot on. But
yeah,
you gotta bring
generally those movies in general though fell to pieces.
They did.
That's one of the. But see, that still falls on Fox though. It doesn't.
Yeah, no, it's not Marvel.
Marvel's still fucking pulling it off.
Right, because Marvel was about to go under, and that's why they sold.
Yeah, they said they were literally selling
just
file
like, I'm
cabinets
tired.
at
Look,
one
I'm
point.
tired of fucking Spider-Man movies. Can we just say it? Can everyone else just say, I like the new Spider-Man guy. Great. I'm so happy he's Spider-Man's gonna be in it.
Yeah,
Infinity
Tom
War.
Holland.
You gotta have Spider-Man in the Infinity Wars. I get it, but can we not have a Homecoming 2, please? Can we just not? Is anyone else?
I don't. Yeah.
Like I've seen. Let's see. We got two. We got
The
five so far.
The only
six.
route I would still be interested in is maybe a Mysterio.
Yeah,
or,
definitely. Yeah.
Or you gotta go straight Venom and Carnage. Like that's the only. Yeah, I know. That's the only storyline.
No,
why
just
are
back
you doing
I'm
a
not saying
standalone Venom movie? What is wrong with you?
Right, but I'm not saying go back and just ignore Spider-Man forever. Again, give it 5 years. I'd like to see some more X-Men in 5 years.
Yeah.
But let's just leave it. Unless you're going to bring X-Men into the Infinity War, which
you're
would
running
be
the tap dry.
You're running the tap dry.
Yeah.
And just to hammer my point home there.
Literally, in that case.
Yeah, so it is.
But
exactly.
why?
Take some time. Same thing with Spider-Man. Just back
Let
off.
It breathe.
Let it breathe.
Let it breathe.
Please. You're killing me.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Right.
You're killing me.
What else I'm happy with everything else as far as the MCU is concerned. I could talk about.
Yeah. That was the one thing I was going to bring up is I think ever since when they tried to reboot the entire thing after The Dark Knight and start an entirely new universe and coming off such a peak like that was even not even just comic book movies, but in a general movie sense, that's a great film. Like
Dark Knight? Yeah.
That's a great movie.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
But I'm gonna say it. A lot of people are gonna hate it. The action scenes, dog shit, absolute dog shit. Everyone like just fucking looks or overlooks all of that. But and you can tell the one entire club scene, it's done under a strobe light because they're not doing anything. He literally throws nothing but elbows and knees the entire film, and it's fucking embarrassing.
You're absolutely right.
If you want to see my favorite out of that entire trilogy is Batman Begins, simply because it actually makes sense that he's not doing a lot of shit because he's not Batman yet, or he just started being Batman.
Right.
By The Dark Knight, you've been Batman.
I want to see a flip.
Not one flip in the entire series.
I want to see a kick.
Nothing. No high kick. Nothing above the, I think, ribs. I think he kicks one guy in the ribs. And don't quote me on that because I bet that's not in there.
A helicopter kick or a fucking
If he
drop kick or a...
If he doesn't do a front flip off of an alley wall
Right.
in my movie, you have done Batman wrong.
You have done Batman wrong.
He should do a flip off of an alley wall.
Right.
That's what Batman does. He's
Kick somebody
doing
in the face.
base level crime,
Right.
and he's doing flips.
Yeah.
He's a ninja.
Right.
They didn't treat him. They treated him like a spec ops guy without guns.
Right.
In those movies,
Yeah.
and as much as I love that movie, don't get me wrong.
Right.
But there is so many fucking ridiculous parts. But with all that being said, it's a great film. Overall, the Joker is one of the greatest characters of all time, and one of the greatest portrayals of him of all time. But then to try to reboot it all after that and not connect it at all, I'm like, did you not see what happened with what was it, Superman Returns? Like, it's branching off.
Oh,
that shit
right.
does not work.
Right.
Like,
Here's what I that's a great point. Them basically, like you said, like trying to retcon everything, but after following one of the best movies you could possibly make. It's a hell of a... What I think they should have done is, in that case, is just leave Batman out of it until Justice League came out. Like, not make a standalone Batman, another Batman movie, and then you just
introduce
him in that movie. Because he would be the last one to join. He would be the most, and then he would only join in the end so he could get closer to them because he knows that he needs another weakness.
Because he'd be overly suspicious of everything
because they're the most
doing.
powerful people. Exactly, he wouldn't be. That would be his reason.
He realizes how dangerous they are.
Right, and they would. None of them would understand that, and he would obviously. That's how you handle him. That's when you bring him back. You don't touch him. You do Man of Steel, which was phenomenal. Okay, you do Wonder Woman, which I haven't seen yet. I know. I know, and I'll watch it tonight or I'll watch it tomorrow.
Good.
Yeah,
it's not as great as everyone says
it is. It's not because
it's good.
I know, and it's just because I love Gal Gadot or Godot. I think she's perfect for it. I think it's good that I have no idea. I don't
know either.
I always say Godot, but I think she pronounces it Godot.
Godot.
Yeah. But,
well, hey, whatever you want, princess.
Yeah, right. Whatever you want to call it.
Literally,
yeah.
Whatever you want, princess.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is gorgeous.
Absolutely gorgeous. Man. But all that stuff's good. It's nothing against her.
There's only I can't talk about it with you without spoiling it. But
you can spoil it. I know that she fights Ares in the end. And all that stuff.
That's
I heard that was a terrible fight scene.
That's the disappointing part.
But here's my thing.
Everything before that, I enjoyed very much.
Is it good for a DC film or is it good for a superhero film? Is it good? Is it just because the bar is so low as a DC?
I think it might be tainted by that a bit.
Sure of it is.
But I think
they're like, you did a competent movie. Yay!
But if you based it on every just superhero film by itself, it's definitely in the 70 to 80% range.
Right.
Like it's up there. Right. I mean, I would give it probably a solid.
Tell me what movie?
Me personally, I would say 82.
Better than any of the MCU movies? I mean, if you really think about the MCU, which one?
I think better than Ant-Man.
Yeah,
I wasn't a huge fan.
No, Ant-Man was
fine.
Yeah, but I could see. Okay, so it's better than Ant-Man.
Better than Ant-Man. Better than the first Captain America, I think.
You think it was better than the first Captain America?
I wasn't.
No, I'm not saying that's wrong because I haven't seen it.
That's not my. Oh, you haven't seen the first Captain America?
No, I haven't seen Wonder Woman.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not saying. No, I'm saying I've seen the first Captain America. I love the Red Skull and
I just kind of enjoyed that one. I thought they got better as it went along.
Yeah,
with the Captain Americas.
Winter Soldier was good. And then Civil
War. But overall, like it had some of the best scenes, like the jumping on the hand grenade scene, like that with Tommy Lee Jones. I was like, that's literally what Captain America is.
Hugo Weaving is like one of my favorite actors, and I love him.
But he hated it.
I know.
Did you ever watch? Or did you ever hear any of that behind the scenes stuff?
I'm not talking about that.
He
loved it.
No,
he loved it.
Because a lot of talk recently was about in Infinity War if he was going to be brought back as one of the.
He won't come back
as one of the henchmen.
Yeah, he won't come back.
They don't know.
He'd come back.
Like it's been behind the scenes, but I'm like, and Hugo, that people want it so bad.
Hugo, can I tell you something?
And you ain't doing shit. Let's be honest. Come on, Hugo.
Come listen to him. You got all kinds of things in the works.
He's
I
got
understand that.
Matrix money.
I know, and Lord of the Rings money. He doesn't
Right?
give two shits.
Oh, yeah, he's living franchise heavy.
Yeah, heavy. Franchise heavy.
Absolutely.
So really all we
So
can do
do
is beg.
what you do, Hugo.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
all I can do is beg.
But you should be the Red Skull. You
Right,
should come back.
just be part of that, please, for all of us, because we just want to see the biggest ensemble, and that's why I'm so mad. Silver Surfer and the Fantastic Four and the X-Men, because that's like 9 or 10 characters right there.
Yeah, literally, especially X-Men. That's such
That
a
last
huge
fight is
portion
gonna
of
be
it.
awesome, dude. It should be just right, and I
gotta be honest though, I do not want to see Hugh Jackman turn to jelly.
No, I don't want it to be done that way either. I don't necessarily enjoy the.
You can't go straight comic book
No,
style.
I 100% agree.
I do think the Cyclops one would transfer.
Right. No, I
That
think-
would
I
be
don't think
cool.
you do
Throwing
much
the
of them,
cube
actually.
around his head. Cube of mirrors around Cyclops' head. Maybe the most clever shit I've ever heard of.
Yeah, it is, but let's. I agree with you 100% that it is a little over the top. It's like early 90s comic book.
Yeah.
So it's the way they defeat him. I don't. Yeah, I want to see just a badass battle and some goof. Not goofy.
Somebody
some,
outsmarts him. That's
Yes.
what's got to happen.
Well, no doubt. But
Because he literally can't
wait,
get out
look,
power.
we need to do a whole episode on.
Just that movie in
Well,
general.
before it even comes out, like
Yeah,
exactly
that's
what we
predictions
I'm
of
gonna
what
tell
we
you
think.
exactly step.
I'll tell you exactly who's going to die in that movie.
Yeah.
I have a friend who works at Disney, a friend who is on set at Marvel Studios, who literally told me who dies.
Yeah,
I couldn't even finish.
right.
I couldn't even finish.
Yeah, so
no. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler. So
Oh,
tune
man.
in for that.
That'll be coming up in the next couple
No,
weeks.
but I'll tell you scene by scene exactly how that movie should play out.
Should play out.
And exactly what I think is going to happen. And all you guys, and I'm sure you all agree. So
I know you do. Come on, you've been listening for this long. You absolutely understand.
You agree.
Oh man.
That's good stuff. So I guess that's our DC. Why DC is failing so terribly compared to Marvel. We like to do a lot of these nerd ones. Obviously, both of us were nerds way longer way before it was cool to be nerds.
It's a rare thing these days.
Yeah, they're all posers nowadays. So we've been around though. But we'll talk about anything you want. We're also big into, I have my strong political opinions. Strong.
Oh, trust me,
Yeah.
we could change the world.
right. My thoughts on religion and all that stuff too is pretty. I got some strong opinions on that. So does Eli. I know that. So, but we also like to talk about the new movies and D&D and stuff like that. So.
And we'll be piecing this together week by week, just trying to find out what you guys want to hear us talk about, what you like hearing us talk about, because we don't want to sit here and ramble into a mic and have you guys not enjoy it, because that's the whole thing, is to make you guys, to help you pass through your day. Just kill a couple extra hours, just
Going
helping
rogue.
you guys out and going rogue.
Going rogue. But also keep you up to date on where we're at as far as the house and the trip and all that. So
and how far we're gonna go on our adventure and where those stops might
where
lead
we're
us.
meeting, who we're gaming with, because we'd like to meet up and game with people or do some cool stuff. Like
You
that.
hear that, Vin? We're coming for you.
Vin, we're coming
We are-
every day.
we
I'm
are-
gonna say it on
I'm
here.
telling
Vin
you,
Diesel.
every episode.
I extend to you an invitation to play D&D with us. Me and Eli would love to.
This is your first warning, sir.
He's gonna play bad cop. I'm gonna play good cop. Then listen, we're all friends here. You don't want to talk to him. Talk to me. I'm reasonable.
Oh, you don't want to talk.
right. Vin Diesel, if you get a hold of us again, yeah, that's huge. Everybody else,